you like playing Breach but hate red? When you're playing an RPG, do you hoard your items till the end of the game and wish you had that one chance to get them back? Do you like having someone smoking hot in the command zone? Well, Noctis, the ESPER BREACH king, is here for you. He's an ESPER control shell with a twist. You get access to awesome semi-breach line. And for the cost of one twist from a middle schooler, you can get an artifact back. So let's get down to business. How does this commander win? What's the game plan? Well, there's Thassa's, pair that with Demonic Consultation, Tainted Pact, or Displacer Kitten to Fairy. But now for the sauce. Gift and Intuition lines both win. Gift pile number 1, Aether Flux, Mox Diamond, Urza's Battlethopter, and Lotus Petal. That's right, Urza's Battlethopter. Gift Sun given at instant speed, Battlethopter at instant speed, Aether Flux Reservoir at instant speed, infinite loop with Mox Diamond, win the game, baby. And then laser beams. And if you want to be boring on your turn, you can do Solemnity, Lotus Petal, Aether Flux, and Savines. And Intuition lines is Aether Flux, Mox Diamond, and the Battlethopter. Now, how does this win for those of you who aren't seeing it? Noctis allows you to replay Mox Diamond from your graveyard and the Aether Flux. Once Aether Flux is out, you cast Mox Diamond. You don't discard a land, it goes back to the graveyard, you can play it again, and you keep getting infinite loops with Aether Flux, which gains you life, which means you don't die to Noctis's 3 life that you have to pay. So this Battlethopter gives it all flash. That's insane! Flash speed, intuition, win lines, that's nuts. But do not get this confused. This is not a one-trick pony deck. No, that would be Tivit. The lines can be complicated, you can get creative, and it's a control shell that allows you to win at instant speed, which is more important now than ever. The idea is to control the game slowly and then explode out of nowhere with an intuition and or gift line win. Or if you're set up on your turn, you cast Grand Polisher the turn before, just go for the win normally, naturally, as God intended, on your turn. Tired of flash wins. I'm kidding, they're awesome. There's nothing better than flashing a win over someone else's flash win. All right, the important part of mastering any deck is knowing every part of it, so let's go over the creatures. Actually, we have Planeswalkers. It's a fairy plus Displacer Kitten. This allows you to bounce any mana neutral rock, replay it, flicker to fairy, activate its ability, bounce it again, infinite mana. But his ability that puts it back in your hand also draws you a card, meaning you can draw your whole deck, win the game from there with Thassa's Oracle, or any other combo if you want to be cool. For the creatures, like we said, Displacer Kitten, we know that combo now, and then Doom Whisperer, baby. All you gotta surveil is Aether Flux and Mox Diamond into your graveyard, and you win, G. This deck can somewhat have some higher value mana values in it, so I tend to go for Doom Whisperer over Ad Nauseam, but they're interchangeable. I tend to go for wins more on my turn. Then we got the usual Esper package, which you see highlighted here. And the only thing really special is Transit Mage, which, you guessed it, gets Aether Flux Reservoir. It's literally in the art. Next is our sorcery. We got 2 pieces of spice. The first, Massacre, gives -2/-2 for everything, and it's a free spell. BT dubs, Noctis is a 4/3, won't kill it. But it does kill Tymna, it does kill Kark, it kills a lot of things that are very important to die, except Thrasian. I hate you. I'm kidding, come here. Outside of that, Transmute Artifact, you know what that gets. Well, it gets anything you need, technically. Maybe even Battlethopter, maybe you need Flash. 8. For the instant, it's the normal tutor or counterspell options for an Esper package, but the very important thing here is that you need to understand control shells vary on meta. These instants should be different in your deck depending on your meta. You should not just be running whatever is a counterspell that's free and easy. No. Look at your meta, know what you need to counter. Some of you may be in way more creature heavy deck metas. Play your delays. Be responsible. But the 2 most important cards are Intuition and Gifts Ungiven. As we discussed earlier, that is your kill shot. Think of it basically like old school with Ad Nauseam, and just everyone waited to cast Ad Nauseam. That's it for an Esper shell, which makes sense now as we go to Artifact. 19. There are 19 artifacts, and for a very good reason. We need mana to do those lines later. We want to build it up. Plus, any of these artifacts are something that we want to crack and replay. We've got Noctis. So some night tech, double Urza's Bauble. Not bad. Also, does allow us to do some of our lines, but for the most part, we're building up a lot of mana because we do want to do high mana needing combos under the people's turns at, flash speed. And we don't have Cradle in our deck. Next, enchantments. We have a backup plan if Aether Flux Reservoir gets destroyed. Infinite mana plus Blind Obedience equals spamming Mox Diamond and extorting the table, gaining 3 life every time. You're gonna need 1 mana per time you do this to do the extort because your Mox Diamond technically goes to the graveyard, you don't get to use it, but it is a nice backup plan, and Blind Obedience is an amazing card that really shuts down a lot of decks. And then Solemnity, that allows us to play something like Lotus Petal infinitely, because guess what? Doesn't gain a counter. And when I mean infinitely, I mean, if you don't kill yourself through Noctis's pay 3 life ability. We all know what that feels like. Lastly, the lands, nothing special except, haha, gotcha, you thought nothing special? Urza Saga, now a part of fetching a win line, baby. Let's go. This is a control list that you need to modify for your meta, and once you've done so, you are now holding a loaded double barrel shotgun. In one barrel, intuition, and the other, gifts ungiven. And at any moment, you can fire these off and win the game, all thanks to Urza's Battlethopter. I'm so happy that this card is somehow useful outside of being a meme commander. Yeah, I know it won that one small tournament when it came out, whatever. Be responsible, be hot in the command zone, and start playing some ESPER Breach. Breach the breach! And subscribe. I really need subscribers.